Classic.
Alright, hello. No sound, yep. Fixed it. Hello everyone, and welcome back to another SYNTY Studios live stream. I'm your host Bree, and today I am joined by Andrew. Hello. Hello. Just the two of us today. Slightly unusual, usually there's more of us, but just us two. Um, Anyways, today we are doing a stream based around the latest SYDKicks drop, Vikings, which is very exciting. So we're gonna, Andrew's gonna do a brief sort of cover of the updates and changes to the tool, and then we'll go into showcasing the characters, doing a bit of a mashup with the Vikings and some of the other SYDKicks themes. And then we'll give you a brief preview of the next SYDKicks drop that's due to come out. So, and then at the end of that as well, we'll take some questions too. So if you have any questions, line them up and we'll get to them. Hold off on them, and then we'll get to them at the end of the stream after the showcase. Without further ado, Andrew, do you want to chat to us a bit about what's been updated and changed with the tool?
Sure. Yeah, I mean the main real change to the tool that we've added was runtime functionality. So you should be able to at runtime change parts, colors, and presets. It's a little code heavy, but there's basically 3 demo scenes in there that will show you how to do those 3 things. So go check those out. They're pretty cool. That's probably the main tool thing that we've worked on. Yeah, we can in the later section talk about what we're doing next there, but yeah, that's the main tool side stuff. But for this drop, it was mainly about Vikings content. Yeah.
Lovely. The changelog has been, we have posted a changelog as well. You can find that on the blog. I'm sure I see Amy in chat. I'm sure she could post the blog link in there. So if you want to take a more in-depth look into the changelog, what's been updated, added, etc., you can check it out through there. Get all of that information. There we go. Amy's added it in chat. So head over there. You can view the changelog. What's been added with the latest SYDKicks drop. So now we will get into showcasing Vikings, doing a little Vikings.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
That's a good name.
Brand change.
Vikings.
Vikings, a little mashup, and a brief showcase of what's coming next. So, over to you, Andrew. Right, you're visible.
Okay.
No.
Cool.
You're visible though.
So in the SYDKicks product, there's also a demo scene that we're going to continually update every time we drop some content. So this is it at the moment. We have 4 characters from the first release. Would like to add a whole bunch more of these eventually, but basically every time we drop a new drop, which is what you do, we'll be adding a section where you can see a few characters in that theme. So as you can see, these are Vikings. This one here, whoops. Yeah, so we've got some pretty cool characters. A few hacks also have been made, like this is a backpack. It should be on here, but I've moved it into his hand. Got some females, some cool masks, and yeah, there's a lot of decapitated things, which we joked about last time. We're trying to reduce the amount of that. Yeah.
You never have enough decapitation.
I'd like more, but yeah. So we've got a bunch of Vikings parts. There's 177 off the top of my head, which can include some cool dragons. There's this dragon, and then there's a baby dragon. I can show you in a second, but yeah. That's a rough overview. So one thing I'm going to do.
So good timing as well, because we do have our Polygon Viking realm coming out soon as well. So it's a cool opportunity to sort of create some Vikings characters and chuck them into the mix them in with the Viking realm pack when that comes out. So it's a good little combination there.
Yeah, I think that's not necessarily going to be the norm going forward. It was just
No, no.
serendipity that they lined up, but yeah,
Yes.
very very
It's just
compatible.
good timing at this point.
Yeah, so I'll locate some files, load up some Vikings that we've created. So these presets, basically, the first tab, you can change the head, upper body, lower body. So, for example, scroll down. Yeah, you got it. We're gonna be fixing this, by the way. This list is annoying. Um, Adding actual icons for each part, but basically we've gone through and made a bunch of preset Viking heads, so you can actually create a character really fast by changing a few little thingy bobs. Basically 3 sections, so you can kind of create something pretty quickly. Yeah, or, which is the way I like to do it, is part by part. So we've got a whole bunch of Viking. Again, the lists are horrible. Viking torsos, so you can see them here. It's a whole bunch of cool ones. Yeah, I like this one. It's kind of cool. Some backpacks.
I love the backpacks.
Yeah, they add a little bit of creativity because they're quite free. You know, you can
Yeah.
decapitate heads and put ropes on things. This is, I think, one of the earlier ones we actually made. And the cool thing here is we've rigged a whole bunch of things. So like the rope and this tongue is quite dynamic. Actually, even the earring can be flippy and floppy. The setting. There's a bunch of got capes. There's the dragon fellow. He's currently eating the crow. Let's turn the crow off. Gloop. Yeah, so he's pretty cool. He's also fully. Maybe fully is not the correct word, but he's quite rigged. His eyes don't rotate, I don't believe. That's why I didn't say fully. But yeah, he's got joints all up in here. Same with here. So if you add some dynamics to this, it'll move. What else do we got? Random totem piece of concrete. I don't know why you'd want
Oh,
to
that'd
carry
be
that around.
heavy.
Yeah, you'd probably want to be
Good back strength, jeez.
going to the gym to lift that around.
Yep.
Some pretty standard like weapons on the back. Gotta add those. Some cool axe things. I think this
Oh,
is
that's
from like
cool.
a boat. I think maybe.
Looks like a Viking boat attachment kind of
Yeah,
thing. Yeah.
or yeah, the piece of the house, the roof thing. I don't know. It just looks cool, right? Uh, yeah, there's a few like cooler backpacks, and then there's the standard kind of things. With the system, we want to be able to create hero characters and then like NPC characters and then villain. There's a whole bunch of like use cases, but yeah, kind of hit a few. There's the old decapitated bag of heads. Their colors are a bit broken because you have to. Yeah, you can change all the colors. That's another thing we need to work on is some of the attachment colors um, are a bit random at the moment.
The
But
great thing is you can still go in and change them if they are random.
exactly.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, there's
Oh,
a
he's
baby
in a
dragon,
little. Oh, that's so
little
cute.
little baby harness.
You
Yeah,
could
so this
put.
is also
Yeah,
rigged.
that's so cool.
Little tail. Yeah,
So cute.
cool. Yeah, so
Oh,
that's the collection of backpacks. Showed the torsos and the hips. Selected a random one. What's that? Pirate. So I'll just flick through them. A few little Viking-esque hips. They're a little ambiguous, really. Like you could use this on a pirate, a knight, or something else, but yeah, just adding content. Yeah, that one kind of matches quite well. Good little NPC running about. Probably the next piece that has a lot of value is like the head attachments. Tends to make a Viking of like the old classic horns, even though I don't think that's actually historically correct. So I'll just run through some of these head attachments we made. Got the old horn helmet thing. Another cool one, more of a
That's
chief.
cool.
Yeah. I initially, when we were making this, didn't like it. And then, yeah, when I put it on a character, it's like, actually, that's kind of cool.
Grew on you.
Yeah. This is kind of NPC territory, potentially.
You definitely
Um,
like Skyrim NPC.
yeah. I like this one. It's pretty cool. Good. Yeah, more NPC running around with a spear. More. Yeah.
I like the fur attachments.
Hmm. Yeah, they're pretty cool.
They're
Little
very
wings.
big on their fur.
I think there's a wolf. Yep.
Oh, that is cool.
Again, colors are random. Um, let's change it to something like that. Sure. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is
And
cool.
yeah, more. Yeah. But it's quite interesting. You turn that off, and it's like, is it a Viking now?
Yeah.
So we've added
Accessories are important.
a few head attachments. Also, by the way, if you can see extra things in this list, it's because they're not released, like knights, civilians. I'm trying not to click on them. Yeah, so we've also added, turn that off, a bunch of face. Whoa, face
Apocalypse
attachments.
Viking.
Yeah, so we added, I think, 2 eye patches. They're not necessarily Vikings, and we're going to be adding. This is a bit of a teaser, but filtering, so we can make this simply an eye patch that could work with pirates, could work with Vikings, it could work with a whole bunch of things. And yeah, got some pretty cool masks
Yeah, the mask
in
is
here
cool.
too. This is one of my favorites. Kind of Zelda-esque.
Yeah.
Yeah, some cool little
I like the mustache
yeah
look
wooden
on that.
moustache. Some cool masks. I think this one dangles.
Oh,
Not
that
sure.
is cool.
It's probably rigged. I think generally we rig everything we can. Yeah, some more. Yeah, we went a bit crazy with the mask, and then a few random scully things, because
Ooh.
why not? And then another mask. Yeah. I think there was a couple hairs in here. Yeah. Couple hairs. Again, this is rigged, so get some dynamics. It'll go. It's pretty cool.
Blow in the
But
wind.
yeah. So just like trying to think about what is a Viking here exactly. It's kind of hard sometimes. So a few little rappy things. Also trying not to make the same hair a few times. So yeah, just Viking-esque hair. That one's kind of cool. The Viking wear. Turn that backpack off. Get out of here. Yeah. But even just like things like that, I bet that's rigged. Get some little
Yeah.
wibbly wobblies on it.
Some
Yeah,
jiggle.
it's getting some Viking here and there. Pretty cool stuff. Oh, not exactly. Yeah, and of course there's other bits and bobs that yeah, we probably don't need to show off, but front hip attachments. It's a bunch of stuff there as well. Yeah, so that's kind of an overview of Vikings parts. There's obviously like feet and hands and legs and arms. But I don't want to bore you.
Accessories.
Yeah, we just chuck a bunch of stuff. So 177 parts, I believe, in Vikings is added. I
Lots of stuff.
think that number's incorrect because it has all the new stuff in there. But yeah, I think it's 1600-ish, maybe, at a guess. Yeah, cool. So that's the Viking.
Bit of an overview.
Yeah, one
Oh no,
thing.
he's disappearing.
Murdered him. Yeah, there we go. Sci-fi apocalypse.
Damn, that hair is like Prince Charming kind of hair. It's like he took the mask off and then it was like locks, flowy locks. Aaron in chat. This is solely new sidekicks content. Viking Realm is coming soon.
Mm-hmm.
Separate packs. Very good timing for both of them, though.
Ooh, yeah, we can do a little mashup. There was someone in the Discord mentioned what would a Viking, no, Goblin Viking look like. So I could try to do that
Make us a
right
goblin
now.
Viking.
Yeah, I have
Or is it a
prepared
Viking
one.
goblin?
I have prepared one earlier, but that's a little bit cheating. I'll load one up and then try and make a new one. He has a blue beard. No, he doesn't.
Oh no.
But if you load him twice,
If you load it twice, the blue comes in. There we go.
Not sure why it does that. Strange. But yeah, so I made this guy. He's got a few apocalypse goblin pieces on him. I like the rat traps. He's got a little baby friend. But yeah, so you can actually make a goblin Viking. Let's not cheat and oh jeez.
Oh no.
I'll start
Oh
again.
god.
There is a faster way of doing this, but
It's like when you're playing a game and you can like morph inside another player's character.
mm-hmm. Where are those teeth? Okay, I'll start from scratch. Head.
Oh my goodness.
So that's a goblin head. Always need to add the eyes, which are here.
It's kind of
So
scary.
I think yeah, there's currently one set of eyes for goblins, one set of eyes for humans, but eventually there'll be more. For example, fantasy skeletons. We're making a few different ones there, little glowy things and whatnot. Ears. That's some cool ears.
Some big earrings.
I have found a
they've
bug.
got to weigh you down. Oh, look at that.
I think I know that one. Yeah, there's a few ears. I think it was just those ones. Hey,
Oh yeah, I like those.
just a whole bunch of noses. I can hit random. Oh, yuck. Teeth. So yeah, the teeth are kind of get inside his mouth. You probably,
oh god, you can see his like.
Tell,
oh my god, like the back of his mouth
they
and
are
stuff.
changing under there. They're changing. There's a whole bunch of teeth. Some of them stick out. Let's just go with that one. I think there's one tongue.
that was so unnerving.
So what makes a Viking? The head. So let's start with that. Yeah, nah. I try not make the previous one I made.
Oh, look at the wolf pelt. Yeah.
Wolf.
It looks cool with his ears sticking out of it.
Okay, it's be challenging to make it more Viking, but let's try it.
No, we got this. He got this, I believe.
He needs some eyebrows, so let's just chuck some randos on there. Sure. Facial hair is cool. Blue, that's right. Why not?
Why not?
I like.
He
like
was
the
hair
other
dyed
side
back
of it.
in Viking era, right?
Yeah, especially blue. That's I think one of the hardest dyes to make. So
Let's find some
why
blue
not?
flowers, and I don't know how it's made, but I assume that's how it's made.
Viking warrior. Oh, he's a bit of a big boy. Let's pull him down a bit. Maybe around there. Yeah, I've used this part before.
Oh yeah.
What's good?
Mixed with the wolf pelt.
Yeah, some of these skin parts, they're going to be quite valuable when we add tattoos and scars and stuff. We haven't quite got to that phase yet, but they do look cool. We've gone through and made a few, and they look cool. But yeah, some of these don't scream Viking without tattoos, so we'll avoid that one. I kind of like this one, but it's a bit plain. Kind of need something that screams Vikings.
I
This is
like that, yeah.
yeah, it's
Kind
got
of
fur.
works with the fur, the wolf pelt.
Let's change the color of the head. What's a good color, Brie? Go on.
You can make it match the pelt on the chest.
I totally can. Boom.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool.
Now it looks like it's like attached to the.
It's Gramps in the bottom there.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
It's like a hood.
It's Viking. I like this one.
I do like that one too.
Got a little. Again, these are all rigged, so they'll dangle, and it's pretty cool.
Jiggle in the breeze.
Try not to though. Underwear.
Oh yeah.
Could
stick with the wolf pelt theme.
That one's kind of
yeah.
Cool. Yeah. And then sometimes any old leg, not apocalypse. Actually, that's a civilian sci-fi. Let's go with that. Yep. Any old feet really can do.
Yeah.
Whoops. Yeah, this list is so. Yeah, in the next couple drops will be maybe not the next one, but the one after, definitely having filters. So, for example, this list won't be long. I can say, show me only goblins and Vikings, and then it'll be way less. Or show me only Vikings, and then I can hit that random button and only get Vikings. Currently, it's just everything in a big list, which is not so fun.
It's a lot.
So, yeah, so we're currently working on that feature. It's gonna be super handy. Got the old fur again.
Sticking with the fur theme.
There's like, oh yeah, pig. Get all of the animals on there.
Yeah.
I really like this
I like
one.
the bone. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, still probably not Viking enough, but yeah. Maybe we can add a back attachment. Hey,
Oh, let's
you
not
didn't
look at
see
that.
that.
You didn't see anything.
That was a sci-fi hoverboard thing.
So erase that from your memories.
Yeah, you saw nothing. I really like this one, but the cape. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you can match the cape to the fur.
I do like capes. Oh yes. That's easy. You go click, click.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe like.
Or to the like the grey. Yeah.
Yep. Now we need some arms.
Quick use of Men in Black blasting. That was the exact thing I was thinking of when I said that. Flashbang. Yeah. It was all a dream.
Yep. There you go. Viking arms. Again, there's a few. Actually, those are cool. Those are cool too.
Yeah.
Cool.
Love it.
So we got left and right hip attachment. The back hip is covered by a cape, so not much point there. So let's see what we have. There's a horn. That's quite Viking-y.
Very Viking-y.
Two horns. Yep.
One for drinking, one for blowing.
An axe. A sword. You gotta have a sword.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay.
The sword and the horn.
Sword and the horn. Another one. Kind of like that.
Dual wield.
There.
The axe is very Vikings.
True. Let's go.
Like in every show I've seen with Vikings, they've always got an axe.
Yeah. Let's also make so that's the left. Fix it up a bit. He's not a tidy guy.
No.
Shoulders. Knee pads. Does he need knee pads? Maybe on his left.
Yeah.
Touch my own foot to figure out. There you go. Random knee pad and shoulders. I think there's like a cool crow.
Shoulders.
Ooh, double wolves.
Oh,
Triple,
yes.
triple wolves.
Absolutely.
There you go. And
Do we want them matching the helmet?
yeah, that'll
Oh,
do.
yeah.
So that and that and
Do we want
that.
to change, like, the colours of some of his outfit? I feel like the orange
Yep,
and red aren't vibing with the
the orange and red. Yep.
rest.
So one thing you can do is come into the presets tab if you want to check. Actually, let's just save this so we don't
Just in
screw it up.
case. Just in case.
So save that as an SK file, which is just a text file that you can load it again. You can change colors on certain areas. So if I wanted to make him a different green, of course I've ruined his beard now
Oh
because that was
no.
custom, but I can fix that. Louis.
Kind of forgot he had a blue beard for a moment because I was so focused on
Yeah,
the rest of the outfit.
kind of works, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's his eyebrows and his hair. Yep, there you go. But you can also change the outfit color. Click. So
Oh.
there's a whole bunch of these. It's another thing on my list of things I want to fix. At the moment, they're very much like Goblin Fighter color scheme, um, Apocalypse Outlaw color scheme. And I think longer term that's not going to work. So it's probably going to be better to be like brown and red color scheme, and blue and gold color scheme, and just have a bunch of more universal colors. But they can sometimes work. So yeah, if you just click this button till you like something.
There was one I saw that had like it
I
was
knew
like
that.
whitey grey, I think, and it had like a blue skirt thing, and it kind of matched his beard.
Maybe one of these. Tell me, oh, bit dark maybe. So this is the goblin.
Um,
I can go back and forth, by the way.
that one. Wait, go back.
That one.
That one, I think, yeah, because the blue kind of like looks like matches with his beard a bit.
Okay. Should we make his torso match too?
Yeah.
Bit of matchy match. Yeah. There you go. Is he Viking enough?
I think he's Viking enough. The wolf aspects, the horn. Yeah, he's definitely Viking.
Yeah. Definitely likes his wolves or hates his wolves.
You wouldn't want to come across him in battle.
Probably had a lot of pies though, right?
Yeah, a lot of pies and a lot of mead.
He's got to kill them wolves. So yeah,
Yeah,
I find like this area of characters kind of cool. I don't know why. And then you
yeah,
got
I love it.
just a little bit of pies. Yeah, there you go.
Lovely. Anyone
Save that up.
in chat with sidekicks, can someone recreate a I don't know if you've seen the Netflix show Vikings. Someone recreate Ragnar from that show. I would be greatly appreciated. I think it'd be cool. And his wife from the start of the show, Lagatha, I think. Oh, it's been years. I want to see that. Bree's request. Please and
I've
thanks.
not seen Vikings.
I only watched like the first few seasons, and then something happened, and I'm like, this sucks, and I stopped watching.
Yeah, I tried.
It's very
I think I
good
watched
though.
the first 10 minutes. Like, what is this? I'm confused.
It's very good. The actor who plays Ragnar is Australian, and I didn't know that until I saw like a TikTok of him recently, and I was like, damn, he's like a super bogan Australian. So seeing him go from like tough Viking to bogan Australian was it took me back a bit.
Sci-fi.
I bitch.
Just make him a little more Viking. There you go. Clear Viking.
Yeah,
But
love
yeah,
it.
you can smash goblins and Vikings together. There you go. You could also use a bunch of goblin parts if you wanted. For examples, still works.
Does still work.
Also works. Also works. Well, kind of. Like you probably want to change the arms to not be cloth. There's a
Yeah.
few, but maybe not. Maybe you're like, that looks fine. Bit of damage, ruining him. Oh yeah, cool. Bones.
Very nice. He's got
Pretty
a lot of
cool.
bones attached to him.
Yeah. He likes to eat people and things.
Oh, that
And
was
they're into
cool. The
pirate stuff.
oh, see, the pirate stuff looks cool as well with
Sci-fi. Sci-fi's a bit of a crazy one.
it.
Like,
Hey, sci-fi Viking. You never know.
sort of work. even like pirates, it's all kind of quite useful together as well. He's a fancy Viking.
That looks so cool.
Yeah, make some pretty crazy stuff. Looking forward to when we have robots, aliens,
Viking
and
robot.
skeletons in there. We'll start to be able to mix everything up and come up with some crazy things. But yeah, want to show off a couple knights now.
Yeah, let's have a little sneak peek at what's coming next.
So it's still very work in progress, as you can see by my numbering. 1E. So this is me making a whole bunch of preset characters. So basically, like that will be a preset. The upper body will be a preset. This is very like.
It's actually quite similar to the Viking we just did with the helmet and the shoulder pads. Yeah.
Lion. He's got a theme going on.
Yeah.
Colors are a bit at the moment. Still.
He's a Lannister.
Yeah. 2E. Yeah. So this is like a bear.
Oh, I like the cape. That's cool.
The capes are cool, especially when they got a bit of dynamics in them.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's a big fella. Also, you got a little bit of claws. Get that bear motif running through it. Yep. And 3C. Yeah, so it's kind of more of a king.
Ooh, that's cool.
King Knight. You got your purple, which is royal.
That gives me like Dark Souls vibes.
Yeah, and you got a little fancy cape. A fancy fella.
He's a very fancy knight.
Yeah, so like.
He's the type of knight who looks fancy, but he doesn't go into battle.
Again, you could Viking him up all you wanted. Which is pretty cool. So yeah, there's a few parts drops that eventually going to be able to mix and match a little bit. Like you might be able to get barbarians from a few. What was that? Was it 4D? Yeah. So it's like
that helmet is also very Dark Souls like.
I played Dark Souls a little bit.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good. It'll drive you insane, but it's so good.
Oh yeah. It's a bit hard.
It is.
Yeah. Got another big dude. Big sword on his back.
When this is released, I'm gonna make me some Dark Souls SYDKICKS characters. I'll mix it up with Dark Fantasy. Do me a Dark Souls themed scene.
And yeah, that'd be cool.
Low poly Elden Ring project incoming. Yep.
Remake an existing character. So here's a little bit of an NPC kind of guy. You could probably have 10 of them running and you wouldn't really notice. Maybe not the backpack.
Portable messenger.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
That's his cell phone in those days. Take it with you.
There's no door though, so I don't know how he got in there. Trapped for life.
They just bolted him in. Medieval cell phone, yeah.
And then there's a bunch of heads. Nope. There's another guy.
That's
very
so cool.
His colors are a bit trash. Yeah, a little. What is this called? Mimic?
Yeah, it's a mimic.
No, mimic, yeah. Really cool. I like that one.
It is very, very cool.
Yeah, so another knight, work in progress. That's why he's a bit average.
Yeah. So all of these are they're all work in progress. All the knight stuff.
Yeah. And then there's just heads for days. 8. We've got a bit of
Okay,
king,
king.
king knight. There's a the number I was on was there you go. A bit of a queen knight as
Ooh.
well. Princess 10.
So
I'll
I
be
like that.
the
The
little unicorn.
unicorn, yeah. The
Yep.
purple really adds to that.
I think you can change. This could be dangerous, but change the horn. This one. Nope, one of these.
One of them,
Oh, there you go. You could make that purple if you wanted.
unicorn knight.
Even better, you can match. Not the same, but yeah,
Yeah.
go kind of crazy. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff. I won't go too deep into it. We'll have nothing to show next stream, but yeah. So there's a whole bunch of knight stuff coming. Yeah, that's gonna be fun because you can mix it with Vikings and bit of goblins maybe, and of course pirates and stuff like that. So yeah,
Yeah. I mean, next
round out the
Sidekick
fantasy
stream,
world.
I assume will probably be when Knights is released. We'll do similar to this stream, show it off, do some mashups.
Yeah.
I'm excited for Knights. Especially now, I'm already planning my Dark Souls theme mashup.
The little sneaky peek.
Ooh, extra sneak peek,
This is
extra
a
work in progress.
sci-fi civilian head attachment that I think is pretty cool.
We've gone from work in progress to work in progress times 2.
Yep, close. Too many secrets revealed.
Wipe your
There we go.
memories.
Just the tongue.
Here we
That
go.
we made one tongue. Cool.
Very
So
nice.
that's that.
Very cool. We'll swap back over to our lovely faces. Hello, everyone. So we'll take some questions. I can see Amy's been answering a couple questions in chat. But if you have any questions, let us know. Are you guys planning on making fantasy monsters like spiders, dragons, snakes, wraiths, etc.? Any more monstery themes? I guess we're doing skeletons at some point.
Yeah. We're probably focusing on humanoid for quite a bit. We can, like you just saw, there's a dragon on the back, so we can do a huge spider on the back and things like that. We can add wings, but yeah, there's a little bit of limitations. We can't do like a full-on spider. That's a whole new system in itself. But yeah, we'll try and pepper in something like that. You may see spider humanoid characters, so like the head, and we could do some spider legs or something. But yeah,
And
that's
he's got like
quite
8 eyes.
yeah, that's a few drops down the road. Quite a few actually.
Yeah. Will we might see animal humans like cat humans and dragon humans, etc. like more fantasy?
Mm-hmm. Yep. In the previous stream, we actually showed a few off.
We did.
Yeah, they're modelled, right? But they haven't got facial expressions and the rigging and all that stuff. So they're sitting in a folder waiting for us to like decide when to bring those out. But yeah, there's obviously a ton of content we need to get out before we focus on animals. But they're definitely something I think will add a lot of value. Making a Viking deer, for example, would be pretty cool.
It would be very cool. What else we got? The knights need to be turned into a Monty Python game. Absolutely.
Yeah, go for it.
Yes, please. I would play that.
Yeah. This is where you guys come in and you make it.
Yep. Have you guys considered releasing smaller follow-up expansion packs to complement the existing ones for Polygon?
We're I guess this is what we're doing, right? Like
Mm.
we have a Viking pack
Yeah.
that was released years ago, so we're giving you the Vikings. We're also updating with Viking Realms, which is coming out soon.
Soon, yep.
I won't say the date because it hasn't been announced. But yes, it's all happening. We're making content. Samurai stuff's coming soon. You got some Alvin stuff. We're gonna be dropping some modern stuff. So we're trying to catch up on the 7 years that Polygon has been out. Yeah, it'll take a while, but we're trying.
Getting there.
We're getting there. Yeah.
Will you add different face shapes?
We have
Just said they're
talked
not
about
a
it.
big fan of the sharp lines on the current model.
Potentially, we've been talking about internally how to do different face shapes from a structural point of view, bigger jaw, bigger head, but nothing yet. There's a few other things we want to figure out, like hat hair. Currently, if you have hair and then you turn a hat on, it just penetrates. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of things we need to figure out. We can add a new head that doesn't have the jaw. Yeah, we can do that. It's just time, really.
Are these AR kit compatible for expressions?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I've seen a bunch of people using it. We internally used it as well with the old camera setup on your face and you're moving it. La la la. It works.
Very nice.
Cool. Yeah.
Will we see more sidekick characters more frequently than the gap we had from released Vikings?
Oh yes. So
absolutely.
Internally, we're trying to release things quicker. I have a period of time I'd like to hit, but I won't say it. But yeah, basically see how we go because we want to push out a ton of content. We don't want to make a promise that it's going to be every X weeks, but yeah, we're trying to make it way faster than what it was between the initial launch and Vikings. There was also like Christmas holidays thing, so it's not quite indicative of what it will be. But yeah, we're gonna make it faster. Definitely.
Yeah, I think a lot of the reason for the gap was obviously Christmas. I think we dropped sidekicks not long before we went on holiday break, so taking that into account, you know, we weren't in office to work on stuff, so
yeah, I'd say just don't judge our timing based on that, right? Like give us a few more drops and then you'll get a feeling of how fast we're releasing. Yeah, I have a target I want to hit and we've recently made the internal commitment to try and hit that, so see how we go. Yeah. So vague.
I don't think it's that vague.
Yeah.
Can we get some drops with non-theme specific... I see drops with non-theme specific noses, eyebrows, hairstyles. So I guess sort of drops that are just eyebrow, nose, hairstyle add-ons as opposed to general themes?
Yep. You could. I think noses, definitely it's more noses. They're quite extreme. I think there's enough eyebrows for now, maybe. But yeah, eventually it'd be nice to go back through the face. I think maybe when we do a modern drop, it might be quite large and include a bunch of more generic human components. But yeah, don't lock anything in just yet on that one.
I guess
longer term, yes.
I guess with each new drop as well, you know, they all contain some hairstyles and stuff.
Yeah.
So you're getting more pretty much every drop.
Yeah.
Any chance of civilians, navy from pirates area coming at some point?
Like the Navy captain type characters.
Yeah, I guess so.
Um, yep, definitely. Uh, when? Probably not for a while. Not quite. There's a few things like that. We could make one torso, one hips, one head attachment, and then you can make that character. So we may make a drop as well that touches on a whole bunch of characters like that at some point as well. Um, just so we can tick it off and say you can create this one character. But yeah, if you wanted to do that pack, it'd probably be a whole drop. Um, just like the pirate pack, we had a bunch of characters like that. But yeah, not planned yet. But definitely, we want to get to a point where we're running out of ideas for characters. So give us 10 years.
There's a lot, like from what I've seen, there's a lot of different themes already planned, and coming up, and I mean like a lot. So
Yeah.
yeah. Will orcs and bigger fantasy stuff have a bigger size than the humans and still work with other parts such as Vikings?
So we'll make the parts to the same size as humans, but then you can use the blend shapes to make them bigger. One other thing on my very long list of features we want to add is proportions. So moving the joints of the character to make them skinnier, smaller, bigger, wider shoulders, all that kind of stuff. So longer term, we'll have like an orc body preset that you can blend to, and then a goblin preset that, like the goblins currently in this pack are humanoid, human kind of proportions, but if you take their heads, make them bigger, make their arms bigger, their hands bigger, their feet bigger, you can kind of make them more interesting. So we want to get to that point where you can change the proportions of things, but generally the starting point is the base human proportions. Ugh. Yeah, hopefully that made sense.
I think that makes sense. Contemporary human clothes would be awesome. I do believe we have a sort of modern civilian kind of pack planned.
Yeah, we're slowly working on that drop. It's quite large. There's so many different characters within that genre. Even just like shopkeepers alone is quite massive. Then you got military, sports, uh, police. Even just police officers alone could be its own drop. So yeah, we're going to slowly chip away at producing quite a large modern drop. Not sure when that'll come out, but yeah.
It'll be quite a big one, I assume, because there is so much variety when it comes to modern.
Yeah.
Contemporary.
Even just casual like t-shirts and shorts and jeans and skirts. It's like
So much variety.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, you know what I mean?
Femininity.
You know yes, it seems hard to capture in sidekicks. Any tips?
I think that's something we need to fix as well, to be fair. Even like you may have noticed, those nights I just showed off a very masculine feeling. So yes, it's something we are gonna be looking into more as we continue to develop. It's like modern, I think, is going to be the first place where we can do this. Is add actually no, sorry, fantasy civilians, which has just been concepted, where we actually make specific parts that are more feminine from a attire point of view. At the moment, everything's quite 80s cartoon kind of masculine vibe that we want to fix. But yeah, generally, I'd say try to make it feminine, much like the Viking, where you put a very clear Viking helmet on. Therefore, it's a Viking. It's like sometimes not having a helmet or something and having very feminine hair. There's a few feminine hair in there that make it look more feminine can help. Yeah, makeup I think is going to help a ton. But yeah, it's a layered thing that we need to work on.
Very cool.
Very aware of it.
Last question from Nook. Sounds a bit like fantasy is a big theme. Is that true, or are you thinking wide?
It is a big theme. There's fantasy civilians, I guess you may be talking about. We started concepting that, and then we're like, yeah, it's quite wide. So we went to like fantasy civilian shopkeepers or like villagers as a separate thing. So yeah, we tend to do this. We're like, let's do fantasy villages, and then when we get into it, we're like, that's so many characters, and then we have to like go a little bit niche, but not too niche. It's a lot of balancing going on in what we have to do. But yes, fantasy is quite large.
It is large. It's the
To
same
answer
with
your
the
question.
polygon packs too. We have a lot of
Yeah.
fantasy theme packs.
Mhm. Yeah, sci-fi's pretty large as well. But I think we're gonna tick off a bunch of things with robots, aliens, yeah, civilians. Then you got like apocalypse. It could be large, but you just need to hit those like survivors, outlaw kind of bad guys, and then zombies. And yeah, so basically, it's a matter of hitting the obvious stuff first, so that we're not getting too into the weeds of designing a specific character, and then also looking at like what everyone is actually using in their games.
Very cool. SYDKicks is becoming Synty's most epic pack.
Yes, it'll be extremely large. It's probably the biggest pack. It's not a pack product. I think Apocalypse, maybe Sci-Fi Worlds.
Yeah, I was gonna say Sci-Fi Worlds is big.
But yeah, we're gonna
eventually
be
though.
biggest.
SYDKicks will be yeah.
Oh yeah, very shortly it'll be the biggest. Yep.
Yes. Some very very cool stuff coming. I'm excited.
Yeah, animals.
Yes. Cool. That looks like all the questions that have come through that weren't already answered by Amy in chat. So thank you for that. Once again, you can head to our SYDKicks blog post, which has the changelog link on that as well if you do want to see in more detail what has been updated with the drop. So you can learn more there. And then obviously if you head to the SYDKicks page over on the Synty store, you'll see more details there. And if you haven't got it already, get on that train. It's so cool. I'm so excited for Knights. I want to create the Dark Souls characters. That's my hype.
Have you seen Fantasy Skeletons?
I have. Yes, okay. I believe we showed off a bit of the skeletons in the last SYDKicks stream we did. So we showed off a preview of a fair amount of different sort of what's upcoming. I know we showed a bit of elves.
Concept, maybe.
Yeah. I think we showed some of the concepts. So we have shown. I think I recall us showing some form of skeleton, whether that was concept or some early models. Yeah,
it's looking pretty cool.
Yeah, so if you are wanting to see a bit more of what is planned for the future of SYDKicks, you can head over to that stream. I think it was the first SYDKicks stream we did after the drop, and we covered a lot of SYDKicks and a lot of what's coming up, what the plan is. So you can head over there and check that out if you'd like to see a bit more. As we have run out of time, unfortunately, for today's stream, the next SYDKicks stream will be for when night's drops, so you can look forward to that. Obviously, once we have more information on the release for that, you guys will find out. We'll let you know over on Discord. So keep your eyes and ears peeled.
Oh,
Yes.
gotta hurt.
Yeah, no, now that I think about it.
Keep your eyes in and your ears on your head too.
Yes. Ears and eyes open.
Mm-hmm.
Is there going to be a Goblin animation stream? We don't usually do live streams for the animation packs, but if there is something you'd like to see in regards to animations on live stream, let me know on Discord and I can see about planning something like that to show off in stream. Yeah, so let me know in Discord if you'd like to see something like that on stream. Yes, my English is breaking. Alrighty, that does bring us to the end of the stream. Thank you, Andrew, for joining and showing off the lovely Vikings drop. Very cool stuff. And I will see you guys in the next live stream. Goodbye, everyone. Bye-bye.
Yeah.